Hey everyone, welcome to our third video in our Coffee Convo series. Today we are at Coffee and Cream in Westland, Michigan. We're super excited for you guys to watch the video with us, have this awesome coffee. We urge you to check out this shop. It's locally owned, so we want to support local this year, and it's really good. So make sure to check it out and watch the video.
Jeff Packer here with the Packer Group, and I am joined with Lisa Enge Bird, and we are drinking some amazing coffee from Coffee and Cream. We just came from there. Really cool place, right?
Very cool.
What was the part that you liked the best about the inside?
They had great bakery, great ice cream, but this is one of the best cafe mochas I've ever had.
Yeah, well, and I am drinking the rather manly and burly drink called a raspberry latte. And it is a very good raspberry latte. It brings me back to the days where I met Gretchen out in Colorado. Nice. So it's good. Well, good. Well, Coffee Convo. It's an awesome segment that we do. And you're joining me today because we're going to talk about the topic of
downsizing.
Yes, which we helped you do.
Yeah.
And now you work with the Packer Group as one of our awesome buyer's agents.
Yep.
And so I'm excited to talk a little bit more and dive into the topic of downsizing, because it is a major topic that people nowadays need help with.
Yep.
So,
yep.
Cool. Well, we're gonna use this awesome, shameless plug here for the Packer Group, but awesome mug here to draw questions out of. All right, this is a good one. If you could do it all over again, knowing what you know now, what would you change or do differently about selling your home that you were downsizing out of and buying the condo that you bought?
I can't think of one thing. That I would change. First of all, working with the Packer Group was the easiest transition I've ever made. It was so smooth. But I think that I did a lot of my own research. For instance, when I was looking at condos online, you can be overwhelmed, and because there's so much out there. So then one of the things I did was decide what are my must-haves. And so as soon as I decided that, most important was have a first floor master, have a basement, and have a garage. Then that narrowed my search. So I wouldn't change anything. I couldn't be happier working with the Packer Group or where I'm at or the selling of my house.
Well, I think we were lucky because we were selling your house at such a great time, so it made us look better than we really were. So that's always a blessing. But yeah, we sold your house pretty quickly, didn't we?
Three full price offers in the first day.
Yeah.
What's the most common reason why people downsize?
Most common reason why somebody might downsize, I think, is actually probably one of two reasons. And I think they're either looking to downsize their budget, or they're looking to downsize their what they need to upkeep from a living perspective. A lot of times, I mean, that's the question we need to learn to ask, because I think there's an assumption that we look at downsizing as always a downsizing of a larger home to a smaller home, and it's very easy to think that. And sometimes it's not that that's what's important. What's important is sometimes that it's a more of a financial downsize, and so the house size might not be the bigger issue. It's more of a financial thing. And so just learning what it is that they're really looking to accomplish is an important aspect of the downsize process. What keeps you motivated, Lisa? What motivates you? Because this is a good question, because you have had other careers. You've killed it. You've been a rock star in those careers. You could probably just, ride off into the sunset with Timmy Boy, but you're still motivated. So what keeps you motivated?
I've never been motivated by money. Although I've made some really good money just by working hard. people motivate me. I mean, part of the reason why I got into real estate is because of the pandemic. I was stuck at home in four walls, and I can't do that. I love to stay busy. I love to help people. I love to learn and grow every day. And so it's really people that motivate me. And one of the best things that you can do when you're a leader is help other people be successful. And that is so much more fun than your own success, right?
Absolutely.
And whether that's a buyer buying his first home or another agent helping them grow, that there's a joy to that most people don't get to experience. Yeah. And so I just love being busy. I love helping people. I love learning. And that's why I'm not riding off in the sunset with Timmy.
Yes. Good.
What is the most rewarding part of the home buying experience?
So the most rewarding part of the home buying experience, I think for me is, we talk about the difference of walking a buyer through the home buying process and working with a seller to sell their home. And I think the part of the buying process that just I've always loved, always enjoyed is just the emotional connection that you make with that client. It's different than on the selling side. Yeah. It's hard to really explain kind of the whys behind that, but I think a lot of it has to do with you're walking through these homes, you're helping somebody envision what life would be like in this home for them, and it's just intimate, right? Like there's just an intimate aspect to that, and to me, I now that I'm the leader of the Packer Group, I don't get to experience that side of the transaction as much. And so I miss it, but I miss how relationally connected you get with the buyer in the buying process. Yep. And then when you know that their offer got accepted on a house they just so, badly wanted, especially in the market that we're in right now where it's so competitive. Yep. There's just nothing more rewarding than being able to say, like, guys, your offer got accepted. This is, and then they can really start breathing easy of going like, this is where we're going to set roots down. And then obviously the closing day and handing them the keys, it's fantastic. Cause that that's a place that new wonderful memories are hopefully going to be made for them. And I'll never forget those memories that, my wife and I made in our first home, and then now being in our, second home, in the home that we plan on raising our kids for a long time in. The house is just more than just those four walls, right? It's the collection of the memories that happen in them. And so it's just, it's fun knowing that you're going to be on the front end of that, helping somebody start that journey with a house. Yeah. What's the first step you need to take when selling your home? It's such an easy, obvious answer if you don't get
Call
this right.
the Packer Group.
There you go. That's the obvious answer.
Wait, can I drop this mic?
Yeah. Well,
no.
Okay, so after calling the Packer Group.
Okay, after I call the Packer Group, next step is start depersonalizing your home. Start packing up the things that you want to keep, but to depersonalize your home, start cleaning out closets. Like I had 5 closets in my house, and I got down to 2 closets by the time the house was on the market. And so that's my next couple steps. Call the Packer Group, and then start depersonalizing and cleaning out your closet.
Well, that is the Coffee Convo, talking about downsizing with the Packer Group, and thank you for joining us. Remember that our website is loaded with content that we update all the time. We have monthly market update videos that we are pushing out, letting our clients and those that are just curious about maybe how the real estate market is performing right now. So please visit us often for those featured videos. We have more coffee convos like this where we dive into a topic as it pertains to real estate a little bit deeper, have a little bit of fun doing it, drink some great coffee. Please check out Coffee and Cream. They're at Joy and Hicks in Westland, and I'm telling you, this place so cool. I wish the pandemic and like the ability to be able to sit inside it wasn't an issue, because they had one of the coolest little nooks in the corner that I could easily see meeting up with a past client, catching up on life, having a coffee, get done with the coffee, and then move over to the cream side of it and try the delicious ice cream that they had there as well, and then walk out with some goodies for the wife and kids, so that when I came home late, I wasn't in trouble. So that place is awesome. Please check that out, and continue to reach out to the Backer Group for all your real estate needs. And if you're looking to buy a house, Lisa here would love to help you find your next dream home and walk you through that process.